All right, so what do you guys think? This is the new camera. And for those of you who don't know, it's the Canon G7x. I just got it this past weekend and I haven't really had much of a chance to mess with it. So if it doesn't look perfect, I haven't messed with any settings. I just turned it on, hit the record button, and yeah, so hopefully it looks good. But guys, I am so excited. I'm sure this is gonna be a lot better than my iPhone camera. You know, I'm hoping it's not too shaky. I think it has some like stabilization built in, so hopefully that works out pretty well. But guys, okay, it's Tuesday. I'm recording this the day that I upload it, and normally with these vlogs, I was planning on doing it to where, like, oh, dude, I just realized I didn't set my timer. I got this chicken on the grill, and I didn't even time it. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's been in there for 3 minutes or something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, with these vlogs, I'm wanting to do videos throughout the week. And, you know, little pieces of, you know, this day, this day, this day. Today, it's all Tuesday. And I wanted to do that partially because I wanted to wait till I got the new camera and I was just kind of busy, but yeah. But guys, I wanted to just start out by saying thank you. It feels like it's been a while since I've just said thank you guys. Just for all your support, just for watching videos, commenting, hitting the like button. I haven't seen this much support for the channel ever. And it's blowing me away, and it's just like, I don't know what to say other than thank you guys so much. I really love you, like, and because of you guys, I'm able to do stuff like this. I'm able to upgrade my equipment, you know, get a new camera like this and create better videos for you guys. So thank you so much. Also, I have a really, really exciting announcement this Saturday during my live stream at twitch.tv/Pungence. For those of you who don't know, we are resetting the sub server. And for those of you who don't know, I have a Minecraft server for people who support me on Twitch and subscribe there. Subscribing on Twitch is a little different than YouTube. If you want to look into it, I'll put a link in the description. It is a private server, so I'm really sorry for those of you who can't join. It was kind of just a way to say thank you to all the people who, you know, have chosen to support me on Twitch. But yeah, all the information in the description will be there if you do want to join. And, you know, no problem if not. Like, it's just, the server can only handle a certain amount of people, so that's kind of the reason why I can't make it open to everybody. Plus, like, this whole thing was just like, you know, I wanted to give back to the people who have supported me on Twitch. So, this Saturday, we're unveiling the reset. The moderators have done some incredible things. We're adding some sweet plugins, and I think that's it for all the announcements. Man, dude, I got a problem. My left arm is really tired. I'm holding this camera with the left arm. Okay, let's switch. Okay, switch it. I'm also holding a microphone. You know, I don't know. I have this Zoom H1 microphone. And I don't know, it makes the audio quality good, and hopefully, I don't know, I gotta make sure my finger's not over the camera mic. Hopefully the audio on the camera will be great. We'll just have to see. I have the mic, I'm holding the mic at the same time just in case. But yesterday, I just started a new workout routine. I mentioned in a previous video, I usually do P90X3, but I just started a new workout thing. It's another beach body thing. It's called Body Beast, but I'm telling you guys, it has a kind of a funny name. But I'm telling you guys, after the first workout, I think I sweated more. Sweated? I'm gonna say sweated. Yeah, I was sweating more during that first workout than probably any of the other P90X3 workouts. So I'm really excited, but my arms are like really tired. So I'll probably have to switch arms back and forth. But yeah, so, okay. I know we're doing a lot of standing here. In like 4 minutes, I gotta flip the chicken, so that'll probably be exciting for you guys. Also, last video I said, if you have any questions for me, like we used to do on Tuesday Evening Drive, you know, just send them to me on Twitter and just put hashtag Q&A. And I only got like a couple questions, so guys, you can submit them anytime during the week, as long as you put hashtag Q&A, then I can just search it on Twitter and answer the questions from there. But the questions that were submitted were really good. The first one was from Captain Craft, and they just said, what do you usually do when you're not recording or editing? And usually what I do is like, I'll hang out with friends or family or something, but I don't know, like I'll work out, and in the summer I really like golfing, but I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Now that I do YouTube and Twitch full time, it's kind of my full-time job, but at the same time, it's my hobby. So most of my time is just spent with that. Like, I don't know, before this, I used to have like a lot of hobbies. I used to just get into so many things. I used to get into like poker a lot. I used to really get into, I was really into like ping pong, pool, darts at one point, like just like any hobby thing, I'd pick it up and I loved it. But now, have you ever heard the phrase jack of all trades, master of none? Like, I just think of it that way. I think, okay, if I had like all these hobbies while I'm doing YouTube, they would kind of like take away my time that I could be spending into the channel, you know, trying to improve things. So I just try to focus on, you know, just like a couple things and improving that. So I don't know, like even when I'm not recording or editing, like I'm watching YouTube videos or like thinking of new things to, you know, add to the channel, that kind of thing. But yeah, when I'm not doing anything YouTube related, it's usually just like hanging out with family, hanging out with friends, you know, working out, exercising. If it's warm out, I'll go golfing. But yeah, those are the main things. Next question was a really good one. This was from Zach, and he said, how do I avoid procrastination? It's really hurt me with like school and grades and stuff. This is a great question because I think everybody deals with this, like at least some point in your life. I feel like everybody deals with procrastination. I know I have, and you know, sometimes to solve a problem, you have to figure out where it comes from. So for me, switch hands, okay. Oh, I accidentally hit a button on the screen. Hopefully that didn't do anything. So for me, a couple things that have caused procrastination. I've kind of always been like a perfectionist, and when you're a perfectionist, sometimes you don't execute on your plans until you have the perfect plan. And that's kind of what almost prevented me from starting a channel in the first place. Like I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I was thinking, okay, you know, I want to have my graphics set up. I want to have like the perfect channel name. I want to like have a bunch of series set up, you know what I'm gonna do for these videos. And days went by, weeks went by, months went by, and I'm like, if I don't do something now, nothing's gonna happen. So, okay, timer's going off. Let's flip that chicken. So it got to the point where I was just like, I gotta do something, you know? I just have to launch the channel, pick a name, make some graphics, and just do it. I may have made a horrible error. I forgot to turn the heat down. Usually when I do chicken, oh yeah, this was a little bit of an error. Usually when I do chicken, I'll turn the heat down. Because when you're doing chicken, you don't want it to be like charred on the outside. Plus, like, the lower the heat, the longer you cook it, the more it gets the inside. And these are pretty thick. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake, but I think it'll still turn out fine. But yeah, so with my channel, I was just like, I gotta do something. So I just launched it, and I was like, it'll probably be ugly, and it was. It was actually, I feel like my first videos and how my channel was at the beginning is really bad, and I knew it, and that was tough for me because I don't like producing something and putting it out there if I'm not 100% happy with it, and it was really uncomfortable for me. But I was like, if I don't do anything, nothing's gonna happen. But what I knew was as long as I got it started, then I can just improve. As I go, I'll learn things, and it really has been great. It has been a great process, and I feel like if you combine perfectionism with a little bit of like, you know, I don't care what happens mentality, you mix those two things together, it can be a really powerful thing. So perfectionism is one thing that can cause procrastination. Another thing is just you're not doing what you need to do because it's uncomfortable. And it sounds like this might be the case for you. Like, and I know how that was. When I was in school, I didn't want to do homework. I didn't want to like study for exams. It was nerve-wracking and stuff. But I think the thing for me was just I knew how important it was. I knew if I wanted to have a good future, I had to do well in school, so that was the biggest motivator for me. And it's tough because it kind of takes a while before you get any reward for like getting good grades and stuff. Now, I don't say this to like brag or anything. If anything, I say this to motivate you guys and tell you that it's really important. There's some great benefits to getting good grades. So for me, I was really fortunate when I went from my community college to another college to get my bachelor's degree. I was able to get an academic scholarship and they completely paid for my school, which was just crazy. That's a lot of money. So that was a life-changing thing for me. Also, when I was getting my previous job, in the interview, one of the things that they highlighted was, my grades, and I really think that that was a huge thing to help me get that job. So it really is important once you know the importance of doing that schoolwork, even though it seems pointless. There are some great things that come out of it if you just do the hard work. Plus, even if okay, you're taking a class and you're never going to use this in your life, what you will use is the discipline it takes to sit down and study and do that work when you don't want to do it. That's life. You can't avoid that. There's always going to be things that you need to do that you don't want to do. And if you have the ability to do that, you can pretty much do anything. So really, one of the main causes for procrastination is just that uncomfortable feeling of doing something you don't want to do. And it really is uncomfortable. But really, a lot of times in life, things that are uncomfortable are the most rewarding things and the most important things. And it's almost painful sometimes. Have you ever been on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or something? You're I'll be on here for 5 minutes. Then an hour goes by and you're still on, you haven't pulled yourself away. It's something about it, it's almost painful when you have to stop doing whatever you're doing and get to work doing something. It's really uncomfortable, but it's really, really rewarding when you actually do it. Rewarding? Why is that a hard word to say? But it's really rewarding when you actually do it. Plus, it's almost like building a muscle. The more you make that effort to do those things that you really don't want to do, the easier it gets. It's never easy, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. I know this is kind of taking up most of the video, but I think it's a great topic. It's something that I've dealt with a lot. And I'll give one more tip that's helped me a lot, just making a schedule. If you give yourself a set schedule, this is gonna happen at this time, this will happen at this time. I use the calendar on my iPad, it works out really great. And don't beat yourself up if you're not sticking to it exactly. But yeah, just making a schedule can really go a long way, and just saying, this is gonna happen at this time, this is gonna happen at this time, and schedule time for a break, reward yourself. You do some hard work 30, 40, 50 minutes, give yourself 20 minutes of a break to reward yourself, and that usually goes a long way. But yeah, guys, the timer is about to go off on my chicken in 2 seconds. So I gotta get going. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This isn't how they're all gonna be. In future videos, I want to go back to that style where I'm just doing showing you a little bit of this day, this day, this day. But today, like I said, this was kind of the first day that I was able to record with the camera, and that was a really great topic. I know I spent most of the video talking about procrastination, but it's so important. But if you can get on top of this, it'll increase your productivity like crazy. And I'll put some resources in the description. Please remind me if I don't. I'll try to put some resources in the description for other tips. But yeah, I gotta get my chicken out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I hope the quality on the camera looks great. I'll have to probably mess with some settings to get it looking even better. But as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.
It's like a kingbird or something. Okay, I'm hanging on at the end of the car. I really don't like spiders. Okay, what is that, a spider egg? Oh, arrow. Ah! That's why I don't like spiders.